I'm gonna try my best not to cuss, but you know, when I talk, it's out of passion, so most likely it's gonna be some cussing. Let me see this up here. I hope y'all can hear me well, cause I left my fucking, like, I got my microphones, but I left the thing that make it work on accident in the rush to my appointment. I just grabbed shit and went. But I want to tell y'all how I cut off all my friends and how blissful it's been since then. And hopefully it'll inspire people to do the same, because I see that's like one of the most challenging things for people to do is cut off their friends or cut off a partner or a family member. And if you want to be free, if you want to succeed, I tell you, it's one of the best things you could ever do. I swear, on my mama, it's one of the best things you could ever do. Let me, oh no, matter of fact, I could turn on the air. I don't gotta have the window down, because it's hot. It's cool outside, but it's hot in the car. You know, Atlanta's weird like that. So, out of every circle that I'm in, right, I'm always the genius of the circle. I'm always the one that actually uses their brain. I mean, it's natural, but I'm always the one in every circle, and I know that, and people know that, and that's why they treat you a certain type of way when you the one. So Schopenhauer was right when he talked about how people hate intelligence, and it's just so crazy, especially when you're not even using the intelligence to make yourself bigger than them or become an authoritarian or any of that. Like, you just trying to help the group because you really somebody who loves family and togetherness. Like, I love, like, my family, we've always done everything together. We survived off of family businesses. We ain't really go work for other people. We weren't trying to build other people's brands. Like, in an emergency, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of everyone in my immediate family, the only person who ever worked for someone else was, like, my brother. I did one time, but that shit lasted a month, and then I quit. Me and my girl decided we was gonna quit at the same time, which was funny because she went and got her job back, but I still wasn't trying to work for them. And y'all might hear that story at another time, what happened. But for the most part, we worked a family business for our entire lives, especially my parents. So seeing just that, growing up, seeing stuff like Rich Kids or Wu-Tang, ASAP Mob, Our Future, I've always loved cliques, like groups, togetherness, just mob into the scene, 100 deep. Like, it's always fun, it's always lit. Not trying to cause no problems, just being together, all the different styles, the different personalities, the different perceptions. Like, it's always a movie when it's like that. But I don't know, other people, sometimes the puzzles don't always fit. You got people that be hating, people who got egos, people who are very pessimistic, and when people that are hard-headed, man, people that doubt you all the time. And when you get those people in the bunch, or the people who wish it was them versus you, like, they wish that was you, that was in your position, because they can't figure shit out, or they hold themselves back. Like, when the group forms in that, with them type of personalities, then the shit can never prosper. You know what I'm saying? And my light just shines too bright even when I'm just chilling. Cause a lot of times, like, I'll go out. We'll go out as a group, and we got some homies who's they music who blown up bigger than mine, but I'm a bigger star than they are. When they got a show, I got them, dim my light because I don't want to take the star, the shine away from whoever's show it is. But that ain't ever did nothing for me because I'm not just doing that. I'm helping that person in different ways where I'm either making because their entourage look cool, or I'm linking them with somebody else who can help their situation, and it'll never do nothing for me. So it just be like, what's the point? Like, I'm putting all this energy into building your brand, and offer later on, what's gonna happen? You probably go Hollywood on the kid. So I'm done with all that. Like, and then I'm the only one that made it big, that got signed to a major label, went on tour with Waka, been co-signed by Lotto, been with Playboy Cardi, Uzi, all that. I'm the only one. And I'm the only one that has all the ideas, and you know what I'm saying? When they give me business ideas, I get to another level. But I'm the one always being doubted. Or it's just like, what's the point of that? Because I'm the one always helping and giving ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never understood that. Every circle I've ever been in, like in high school, I'm the most popular nigga. I was the top popular dude in high school. And then I get in the clique of a couple other popular dudes, but I'm the one that had the studio and everybody wanted to do music. We also was on the basketball team too. Used to get in fights and everything. But I'm the one that rocked with everybody. I rocked with the Hispanics. I rocked with the quote unquote lames. I ain't consider them lame because a popular nigga could do lame shit. So I just said they weren't popular. They're not lame. Like that's how I thought in high school. So I was rocking with everybody. And these niggas who supposed to be my partners, I mean, I always had the most prettiest girl. I'll find them in the cut. Like, they'll just always, then it started way back then. Niggas would be like, how you get her? And I'm not an ugly dude, so it's just like, what you mean how I get her? Like, I ain't never understand that. Like, what you mean how did I get her? Like, it started off like that. And then one day, like, this girl I really, really like, bruh. She from New Orleans. Like, it was the girl I really, really loved, like, so much, bruh. Like, pretty brown skin thing. And I just adored her. I can't even express how much I adored her. The homies went out, I think, to, like, the skating ring or a bowling alley or some shit. I think it was Skate Zone. And the main nigga in our group, one of the main niggas, invited his cousin. They ain't invite me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't invite me. But they invited the cousin. And Brody, the girl that I was dating, had a best friend. My partner dated the best friend. But I guess he tried to put his cousin on my shorty. And sooner than later, I lost my shorty. And that's not cool. Like, you don't do that type of shit, twin. That ain't fine. I would never do that. I have never done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude that if, like, I really feel something for a shorty and my homie used to date her, I ask if my homie feel comfortable with me dating her first. You know what I'm saying? But if it was like something where it was really deep, like I wouldn't even touch her at all because there's too many women. But niggas don't have that same respect or loyalty. Like, I'm one of the rare ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take consideration in everything, and I think about other people. People don't do that shit for me. People downplay everything I do so much, and it made me feel like maybe because they're jealous. Like, niggas look at the life I live, the money I touch, the way I dress, the women I've gotten, the cars I've had, the gangster shit that I've been on, and I ain't even never considered myself a gangster. I consider myself a revolutionary. But the fact that I'm able to do that, and I don't even look like a tough guy or whatever. I don't brag or none of that shit. And I've done all this shit whether I was rich or poor, because I've been both multiple times. And then it's like I just continue to do the impossible. But I'm trying to share the knowledge. I always share the knowledge. I'm never selfish with it. I'm always giving a handout. But people, they continue to discredit me. They just want to continue to discredit me and doubt me, doubt what I'm able to do, my capability. And oh, what's up? Why y'all cussing at me? Hello, what's up? I'm telling the story about people like who have a hard time with cutting off their friends or people close to them, because that be the thing that be holding people back. I've done it, and I've felt a weight off of my shoulders so big. Like, I cut the places I used to go to off. I cut all homes off. I don't want to have communication with them. I'm not giving to that. Because if a group of people believe something about you, then it dims down your energy and your magic, no matter how much you believe in yourself. So sometimes you have to cut the people off so your aura can increase. But if you got other magnets around that ain't attracting to your magnetism, then that shit gonna counter, and it's gonna, like, you know how when you have a magnet and you turn it backwards and that shit just, it push away from each other? That type of shit. Like, you gotta cut them motherfuckers off for you to be able to grow and continue. Or they just gonna be sucking your energy slowly. You can't even see it. You can't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta cut them off forever, permanently. And I did that for a year. This is going on the second year. And it feels so good, bro. I ain't talking about no gossip. It ain't about conspiracy theories all the time. It's just about prosperity. How are we gonna make what we want manifest into reality? And I've been doing that on my own. Like, every success I've had has come from my strategic ability, my mind. You know, so, like, it's just like when Kanye be ranting and shit like that, I be feeling him. You know, I know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it. Bro ain't crazy, ain't nothing wrong with him. People, average person, regular, everyday people, they just don't get it. Because they think life is just go to work, get married, have a family. It's way deeper than that. It's little nuances, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so deep to explain. I don't want to try to explain it and get off topic. But I'm telling you, these little psychological, like, war is more so psychological on an everyday basis. But when niggas feel like they can't out-psych somebody, that's when they start getting violent. And, you know, sometimes you got to take it there. But, you know, I've been feeling lighter because I ain't been taking on everybody else's burden and always having to help everybody. Cause yeah, I'm not the person to count favors and be like, well, I did this for you, so you did do this for me. But you got to be somebody who takes note of when you doing more for people than they doing for you. When it gets to that point, you have to stop doing for that person. You're not just an unlimited well of water where when people get thirsty, they can just come to the well and take water whenever they want. You got to give back. And people don't be wanting to give back. And when you help somebody the first time, they're supposed to make sure that they never end up in a position where they have to ask for help again. But then they continuously get in the positions and continuously ask you for help. And when you can't help them anymore, genuinely can't help them, not you don't want to, you just can't, they get mad at you. But it's just so much crazy shit going on, so much entitled shit. It's just like, god damn, man. Your parents ain't teach you this? Like, now I know you ain't come from a good family. Cause like, why is it like this, bro? And they get mad when you cut them off. They get mad when you use the same knife they stabbed you in the back with to cut them off. That shit be crazy. But you have to do it. You have to do it no matter how much you miss them, no matter if you feel like you doing something wrong by doing it, you're not. Cut them off forever. There's a whole bunch of people out here. There are people who are as solid and as real and empathetic as you are. Go find them. If you got to be alone, so be it. That's the only way you'll become strong. You only can become strong if you're able to be on your own. Then you'll come across the right people eventually. You'll be stronger, you'll be wiser, you'll know exactly when to cut them off. This is the only way you can get respect. Whenever you forgive, quote unquote, and give someone another chance, all they got from that is they got another opportunity to hurt you again. It's rare when a person will come back in your life and change for the better and start respecting you. But I wouldn't even give them that opportunity. Like, some people might really, really try, and some people might genuinely change, but that shit is so rare. That shit is like 1% out of 99, in my opinion. I wouldn't even give the chance. You ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I want that respect. Nobody about to play with me ever. You gotta cut them all off, especially if they ain't got nothing, no value to add, nothing to bring to the table. They just want to lollygag, gossip. They ain't got no money ideas. They ain't got no creative ideas, nothing. What are they in your life for? Because you bored? Fuck them. Fuck them. If they valued you and respected you, they wouldn't have hurt you in the first place. So let them go. We ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody on my team to have that same energy. Like, unless we all being strategic and everybody has communicated and stuff like that, it's no reason why a nigga like, for example, Travis Scott working with Drake, if Kanye your mans, that's the ops. Why are y'all working together? You know what I'm saying? It should be, we need to make sure it ain't no both sides, no playing both sides of the fence going on. We got to make sure it ain't no playing both sides of the fence going on. That's how I operate. Unless the nigga come to me and be like, yo, I'm finna go fuck with Drake real quick on this song. You know what I'm saying? I'm still all you. This is just to boost me up real quick. Not just do it, but, you know what I'm saying? But behind the scenes, and then when it happens, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want to empower people who have been through the same thing I have been through and let you know it is okay. No matter how they try to gaslight, manipulate, be narcissistic and make you feel like you in the wrong for cutting them off, no, you are not. It's the best thing you can ever do. If you want to grow wings and become a Red Bull, cut no hoes off. Family, friends, whoever, cut them off, man. Cut them off. You don't need them. We don't need these folks. So I just wanted to say that's why I cut my friends off, because it couldn't keep doubting me and weakening my magic and my vigor. Nah, I got people depending on me, and I'm gonna give them everything. I took y'all. How you know niggas is dumb when you the one that make the magic happen every time. You taking them on tour to see the world, and then they doubt you. God, I feel like Jon Snow. Like that, everything. Like I feel like Ragnar. I done did all this shit. I'm the one always pulling the rabbit out my ass, and y'all niggas still doubting me. Like, nah, he can't do it. He can't do it. After I've done performed all these other miracles, I'm still being doubted. I can't create no more miracles. Damn, twin. It is what it is. That's why they got cut off for good. And I feel stronger. I've been feeling stronger. You know, I feel like I could do anything. I've always felt like that. I just wanted my guys to feel like that too, because I felt like they could do anything. All the good shit they're doing right now came from my ideas and my mentality. We got a small Airbnb. They didn't see how they could do podcasts and interviews and shows and tiny desk type shit in there. And I was like, nigga, this is the perfect spot to do all of this. What are you talking about? And then they started doing it. And now they moved on to a bigger space, and now they still doing it. Twin kept me down talking about he want me to manage it and run it, but he was a liar. Every time I was trying to do something progressive there, he let me down. But he always been a disappointment. Then my other partner who had the same complaints, who he clearly said they was never friends to his face, and he felt bad about it, and we talked about it. Now he over there fucking with them